Here I am, about to start my figure skating test. But before I show you what happens next and whether or not I passed, let me take you through what I did that day to prepare for this very moment. Good morning. It's test day. I am Yup. I started the day with a surprise from my monthly visitor, which is crazy because the same thing happened to me last time. My cramps hurt. Anyways, come and get ready with me. The first thing I had to do was decide what I wanted to wear. And one of the options was this navy dress that I'd made a couple years ago. Those rhinestones took so long to glue on. I was low-key trying to go for like a little bird vibe. Usually you would wear a skating dress for program like tests, but I ended up going with this black top instead just because it fit so much better. Practice top. They have like fleece inside, so it keeps me warm, and when you stretch it out, it looks like skin.
I was trying to cut the fluff off from like falling and scraping, and I cut a hole in it.
These shorts. Lululemon.
Wear this jacket.
Now you can watch me do a bunch of unnecessary transitions.
I'm gonna do my hair, so favorite foundation. I have like 3 unopened ones in my room. I nearly finished it. The cramps are really hurting right now. I'm on ibuprofen, but I feel like it's just gonna get worse. Oh, you know, like pluck off my eyebrows. Blush. And this is my eyeshadow palette, and like the lid's broken because I've dropped it so many times, but it's still stayed intact. Alright, I just finished my makeup. This is what it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna curl my lashes. Just kill them.
Hair and makeup is all done, so now it's time to pack my kiss and cry bag.
People keep asking me where I got it from, and Japan. I got it in like a lucky Christmas Japan thing. These are like my little silicone pads. They are really thick, so when I fall on them, you don't even like feel the impact. Oh, you feel it a bit, but my grey gloves, so I'm gonna pack this in. Probably put my music on a USB in case anything goes wrong. My water bottle, in you go, into the bag. Ibuprofen, my AirPods, pretty much it. So off the side you go, and now I gotta stretch and do my physio exercises. I'm probably gonna blur this out because ain't no way anyone's gonna see me doing this. Like, I need it for my back, guys. I swear, I'm not slow motion twerking. It's just so awkward doing it in front of people. Okay, that's the first one done. Now I need to do like bird dogs. So.
And if you're wondering why I need to do physio, it's because my spine got a little wonkiness to her, which has just caused a small annular tear in my lower back, which just loves shooting pain down my left leg.
What's the next one? Oh my gosh, I have to hold a plank. Oh my gosh, I have to hold a plank.
As you can tell by my patience,
Am I done?
enthusiasm, and endurance, planks come super easy to me, and I can practically hold them all day long. So here I'm just finishing up the rest of my physio exercises, and now we're gonna move on to stretching. I usually start with my neck and arms, then work my way down. I like to move in my stretches slightly past my maximum in a controlled way, keyword there. Keep in mind this is sped up, so please don't bounce rapidly and potentially injure yourself. I stretch around 5 times a week because it really helps to be flexible in figure skating, especially since the sport literally looks like this. You get the point. Anyways, if you want to get more flexible, my advice to you is starting a simple stretch routine and stick to it. And do not wear tights with holes.
I'm just gonna eat now because I'm
Hungry and cranky and tired and cramping.
So I ate this delicious bagel. Oh, and this book is really good if you want to give it a read. And then for some reason, I thought it'd be a great idea to waste all my energy and tire myself out. So I took a nap, and I remember jolting up from this nap because I dreamt I overslept and missed the test. But thank goodness that did not happen, so I went back to sleep.
My alarm just rang. I think it's time to get up now. I'm so tired. I need some water. Okay. Breathe. Really breathe. I just need to breathe. Okay. Okay, if I fail, it's okay. I can just take it again in January, but we don't want to fail. I'm just gonna try my best. Because I am exhausted.
Yeah, I wonder why. Anyhow, as if I wasn't already tired enough, I drove myself to the rink 3 hours earlier than I needed to be to get some practice in the session before, which, looking back on it, was kind of a big mistake. But I was pretty worried about the combination spin and landing the axle in my program.
Okay, we're going inside now.
Look how pretty these leg warmers are. Unfortunately, I was pretty stressed and didn't get any footage of my skating in that session, but I mainly worked on the axle and combo spin, and after that I decided to head home since my test doesn't start until 7.
Going back home. We are home. And I'm gonna take another nap and eat some chocolate. Actually no, it's not a bad idea. That's such a bad idea.
I woke up from my nap, got ready, gave my body a little stretch, so let's go past that test.
I just got to the rink and Mia's here and Hugon's here and they're on in 3 minutes. Good luck.
Here I am nervously warming up my body, running through jumps and marking through parts of my program off ice. As you can see this, I have like a little leg kick. Ooh, look at that leg kick. And then it was time for the 4-minute warm-up. I began with a lap of just skating to calm my nerves down and get into the right headspace, because I was freaking out inside. I then started warming up my edges, then moved on to my step sequence, and here is my single Salchow jump. Then we have a little bit of choreography going into my combination spin, which I had trouble with. Here's my axle. And another one for good measure, with my arms up. And here's a flip toe loop combination jump, and a better attempt at a camel sit combination spin to end the warm-up. My legs were killing me at this point. Here's me waiting for my turn. And finally, it was time. I skated towards the judges to greet them and for them to explain anything I needed to know. They were super friendly and wished me good luck. I got into my starting position. Crazy nervous! Then the music started and off I went. The song I chose is the 9th Hour Prelude by Abel Korzeniowski, and fun fact, I choreographed this program about a month before the test with the help of my coach. But anyways, here comes the first jump of the program, the single axle, which I landed twice in the warm-up, so it shouldn't be hard to land. So I ended up falling, but you guys already knew that when you clicked on the thumbnail, and even though the fall looked like it hurt, it was pretty painless due to a specific reason. Anyways, I got up and I continued as if nothing happened because the show must go on. Here is some arm choreography and the leg kick you saw me practicing in the cafe. And now comes the flip toe loop combination jump. I stumbled the landing a little bit, but moving on, we have the sit spin. I need to make sure I get low enough and have at least 4 revolutions in the sit position, otherwise the spin won't count. And here is the beginning of my step sequence, which are a bunch of steps and turns like mohawk and 3 turns that goes along to the music. In order to pass my step sequence in this test, I need to cover as much of the ice surface as I can. And here is a wonky inside bracket, and a double twizzle to end the step sequence. And right after that, we have my second last jump, a single Sauko. And by this point, I was extremely tired and my legs were giving out. So I ended up botching the landing of my single loop jump, and I had a very hard time with my combination spin. As you can see, I found it really hard to hold the camel position and ended up having to improvise and do a back sit instead of a forward sit spin so that I could push through to finish off the spin and finally the program. I was pretty disappointed with that skate because I made lots of mistakes and had a fall, but I knew I still had a chance to pass since I get 2 element repeats. The judges gave me their feedback on my skate and they said they really liked my artistry and my arm movements, but they did request me to repeat my axle and combination spin. I skated back to my coach to let her know which elements I needed to repeat, and we had a little chuckle because those were the 2 things I was most paranoid about over the past couple of days. Here I'm preparing both physically and mentally for my second chance to land the axle. Now it was time for my second attempt at the axle and combination spin.
Feel brave. Yay.
I landed the axle, so now it's time for the combination spin. Here's the moment where I find out if I passed or failed. I ended up passing, which is really great, even after that wonky combination spin. All my friends also passed their test too, so here's our little photo shoot. And to celebrate, I went to Starbucks. We're at Starbucks right now. So there we go. I fell in my test and still passed. If there is anything I learned from this experience is that sometimes doing less is more. And it makes me wonder, if I had gotten more rest, would I have performed better? If I had to redo this day, I would totally avoid overdoing it and, of course, not wear tights with holes. Thank you guys so much for watching my very first YouTube video. If you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below your figure skating test experience. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next one.